Welcome back to the Simulation. This time we are going to our ship, I think. I hope. I have no idea where my ship is. So, yeah, let's go there. Actually, I have no idea where there is, but let's just... It's the docking... Of course, the docking bay. So there are 3 different areas. Okay, we're here, like at the ops center. Then there's the cryo bay, which I also checked out, I think. And then there's the docking bay. Yeah, let's just hope I did not miss anything here. But I would say that we are actually getting here fairly often. So, on to the docking bay.
Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style.
Oh, yeah.
They call her the Tempest.
Of course, the ship has to have its own name. It's not just Starship number 75. That would actually be really nice. Just having a starship, right? Spaceship, starship. Like, what do you want to go to? To stars, to the space, right? It's more like a planet ship because you want to discover other planets, right? Anyway, but an airplane also planes through the sky, right? But depending on what you want to travel through.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 minutes late.
Okay, got it. But they're late.
So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra next. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Very nice. Let's hope I can get her in combat because those... Damn it. Turians. There we go. Actually really good in combat. So, yeah, let's get out of here. What's wrong? That's the thing.
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Oh, really?
Hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Alright. She may have a problem. Nice. I didn't do it. Yeah. Is there a problem? Yeah.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
He's probably
He
lying.
told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Phew, smooth. Okay, should I go with smooth? Phew. I'm going for smooth.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
But...
Finally, someone
Damn
cares
it!
about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Jesus. This achievement stuff. Why does it pop up? It's annoying. And it act like okay. It's just a big blank slate.
Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Lesser crew, of course. The best in their field.
Ah, glad to see you looking well.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
Very nice. This will be an adventure. Yeah. Okay. Will it be an adventure or will it be a tough mission? It will probably be a tough mission, but let's see it positive.
It's really gonna be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Does the pilot have problems walking?
Better head to
Alright.
the bridge when we're ready to go.
Yeah, sure. But before we go anywhere, we check, right?
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table or just get the crew together.
Very nice. That would actually be like, if you think about it, like those, let's call it long range communication. That would be really interesting if you could combine this with quests and everything. Like, in order to end a quest, right? You could either talk to an NPC or do this VidCon kind of connection thing, right? So if there's no like other thing you need to do in order to finish the mission, so that you can start quests and end quests different ways. That would be interesting. So it gives you more freedom. That would be cool. So you don't need to go to a certain NPC every time on a specific planet. And you also don't and this twice actually, right? First of all, you have to find the NPCs. Like, you can make it so that there is you can make it that you get different missions in this like VidCon kind of thing, in this hub. Let's call it the mission hub. You could make it this way, and then you could also like standard missions, right? But in order to unlock more missions, you have to talk to the NPCs. You unlock the NPCs for more quests, right? And then if they need your help, they just reach out for you. That would be really interesting. So you unlock quest givers in this way. Very, very, very nice. On the other hand, you should also be able to finish quests like just by talking to those NPCs when you are on the station, or like, let's say this is a, I don't know, magic crystal with which you can like communicate with others, right? So you could go into a town or whatnot, or you could, if you would implement this in Assassin's Creed or something, you would just have birds, pigeons, right? Or ravens or whatever, right? Something that carries information from A to B. That would be interesting. You could also maybe make a steampunk-ish kind of game where you use telegrams. that would. Yeah, why is there no steampunk game? Like, there's some future sci-fi dystopian kind of games, like come on, what's the one? Anyway, don't get the name right. Damn it, this not Dishonored, but the other one. Deus Ex, yeah, that's the one. That's also dystopian stuff. Yeah, you could make it in this way. You could also, that would be really cool. So it frees up your you actually getting quests and always like returning to the same spots over and over and over again. So it gets rid of this annoying busy work-ish behavior, and it just weaves it together. On the other hand, this is the same problem as what else could this is the same problem as flying mounts do have. Like, if you make it too convenient for players to do something, they will always go for the more convenient option. So if it's easier to go from point A to point B like you have two different ways of going from one town to another, let's say, right? You could either walk, which could take a little while, and you have to go a certain path, so you can't just go over a mountain or so, because the mountain is a huge hindrance. It's just in your way, and you can't pass over it, right? In this case, you have to go around it or through a specific tunnel. That one forces your way, and then in this case, it would also force a certain experience, which is good if you want to design the game. But if you open this up with a flying mount, that means you could go like either way. That means you also miss out on experience, possible ones, right? Because everything kind of gets streamlined, right? And you always go from point A to point B with the shortest way or the quickest method. It could be teleportation, same thing. Even worse, actually, teleportation, because you go from point A to point B without the stuff in the middle. So you only need hub worlds, so to speak, right? So you need like a starting world, right? Then you go into teleportation, and then you end up at your location. So you don't need to travel, actually. Like if your game is all about the worlds themselves and traveling aspect has nothing to do with it, then it's probably fine. But if your game kind of focuses on experiencing the whole environment and everything, and finding out missions and exploring, right? So you should maybe put more emphasis on the way itself. But the problem is, again, if you just walk around, right, because you want to go from point A to point B. So what you have to do is maybe, you should kind of force exploration at the start, but then you should give an option for like easier travel, right? In this case, teleportation, or I don't know, flying mounts or whatnot, or in this case, a quick travel route. Maybe not give the player a flying mount so that they fly themselves. It's nice, but they will also maybe land somewhere where where they are not supposed to land. But you could like with anti-air, I don't know, magic or like missiles or whatnot, you could just shoot them out of the sky if they go to a certain location, right? They're just there and suddenly that would be really cool. So you can kind of soft lock areas away from players that are not supposed to be there. So soft locks, like a hard lock would be an invisible wall, right? Like a game thing. That's just like, you know, it's an obstacle, but it shouldn't be there, right? But a soft kind of lock, let's call it that, in an area is like in Gothic or in or like maybe you could say Dark Souls, but it's more like Gothic, because in Gothic you can actually go to different areas, but you will not manage to do this unless you have a certain power level. It's not dependent on the level itself, but it's just dependent on the power your character has. Like in this case, they could focus on magic power, or like arrows, or like the sword and stuff. But in this case, it's just how good you are in combat. And in this case, your whole character power opens up new areas. So you don't just go from one area to another area, but there are like certain patches on the map that are just unable for you to go to, because there is a monster in your way that just kills you in a second. And that's actually really cool. So in this case, you are forced to go all around the map multiple times, because you want to know where you can go and what's not possible. And then you just test this out repeatedly every now and then to see, okay, maybe now I'm strong enough to face this creature. Or maybe you don't, like, because most of the time games are all about enemies and fighting them and numbers and battle, right? But maybe you can do this in a different way, right? Maybe you can do something with, like, actually it's a comparison of numbers, right? Is the number high enough to do that, right? And in this case, it's always, is the number high enough to do that? In this case, the number is always a representation of something. In this case, it's a representation of skill, right? Are you good enough to do that? It's just a check. D&D check, right? So, and yeah, either you are good enough with your own skill, because you managed to use shitty weapons but still power through this, or you just have the right equipment, then it's maybe a little bit easier. And then there's also like other stuff that you could do. So, come on. Come on. Come on. Holy crap. So, wait a minute. Yeah, that one's right. That one's also right. Sweet. What the? All right, yeah, that works. So, yeah, what was I? It's just a possibility check, let's say. Why on earth? Not working. Very strange. Not supposed to buffer. All right. So, no calls available at this time. No. All right. Also have to check the map real quick. If there's like, what's the layout of the ship? In this case, we got that. Is there no? Okay, like the YC. What's the button to go one level lower? Anyway, so it's elongated. Okay, very nice. So you have your headquarter, like captain's area. All right.
We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Check this toy.
Oh, check this toy. Maybe later, maybe not. Ooh, that one looks dangerous. Can I fall down there? I hope not. Or maybe it's a bridge thingy that extends. No, probably just there for design
That's the
reasons.
biolab. We can grow plants for food and oxygen, keep any specimen safe.
Nice, very, very good. So let's go further. Anyway, I still didn't really finish the whole idea of the soft lock, right? So it's just about, yeah, personal or item specific skill that kind of stops you from advancing a certain area. And yeah, that's just the whole thing bundled together. Let's check the strike team missions. Some of them should be done. So, yay! Debrief to view results. All right. They leveled up. Perfect. 11,000 experience. Wow. And some mission funds. Just 5. I just used all of the mission funds for the rest of it. Wow. And I got loot boxes. You probably need some keys or so to open. Let's check that. Oh, it's a failure. Nice. 74% chance to win this, but at least they got some XP out of it. Let's hope they did not die. That would be iffy. So, distract enemy forces. That is a multiplayer battle. Not really interested in this. And this one needs 74%. It's still 74% chance to win this. What about this? It's also, but it's okay. It's the same duration, really. All right, let's put them on the mission again. Next. Strike team, sure. I will not be able to recruit one. That's a bit iffy. So let's see. The loot box. Can I open it or do I need something like claim all rewards? Okay. Nice. You have just collected an item. It has been added to your inventory. Credits. I don't know how many credits these there are. It's just that they are some credits. Very nice. By this one. And aluminum. Or aluminium. If you think about it, aluminum is easier to speak than aluminium. Because there's wee. Strange word. Anyway, lium.
Seems like we're forever racing,
Aluminium.
but there's always time to check out new toys. Useful ones.
Always game for new toys.
This makes use of old ones, like anything you grabbed on Habitat 7. Raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down, give you options.
Very nice. Now, what options are those? We'll rely on ourselves. Perfect. Explorers turn scavengers. Okay, let's go with this
We're
one.
on our own, for everybody else. That's what Pathfinder means now.
Yeah, well, everybody should be so lucky. This tech is aces. If the best we get is what we make, still the best. Check it out.
Nice. Whoa. Okay, so I have an option to switch from one to another. Select research to unlock new blueprints and augments by spending research data. Very nice. The other one, development. Select development to craft equipment and nomad upgrades using blueprints you've researched and materials you've gathered. The nomad, I think, is this vehicle on the ground that you can drive. I really hated that. When did you have this vehicle? I think it was in the first installment of the series, like Mass Effect 1. It was just a pain to drive. It was annoying. And then there was like in Mass Effect 2, you had to scan the whole planet multiple times, right, for materials or specific signals. It was like at some point your arm just stopped working because it hurt like hell. Yeah, and then you basically just auto scan and to the right. Anyway, select development, craft equipment, and nomad start. Sweet. But why is that strange kind of menu? Why can't it just be one Milky Way tag? So spend research data on the. Oh, that's RD. Okay. And from scanning to unlock a new weapon and armor blueprints, or to gain access to powerful augmentations. I'm always interested in augmentations. Next one is research category. No, each research category has different research data. Milky Way, Helios, and Remnant. Switch categories with Q and E and stuff. And then we can select one. All right. So there's this is Helios, this is unknown, very nice. Armor, Do I have anything here? It's like shotgun stuff. The Dawn is a cat semi, whatever. Nice. Let's see. Oh shit. That could take ages. Holy crap. Okay. So the thing that I should need to do is just test out some weapons and then just upgrade the ones I like the best. What are those? They're like, they look strange. But this is cat stuff, right? This is why it's Helios. Yeah. Like all of those look cat-like in nature, and this is a, I don't know, vibranium sword. The cat Car-Fallon blade can directly inject the user's hand with a variety of neurochemical stimulants. The Car-Fallon reinforces the body's reward mechanism, allowing a combatant to overcome pain and fatigue after successful strikes. The weapon's ability to adapt to various species suggests the cat occasionally give them to favorite vessels. Interest. That's a very strange way of thinking about it. So, in a way, like this sword controls your behavior, right? Very, very strange way of thinking about it. And there's, of course, the cat Vacage. Translated as punitive emulation, works on a similar principle as cat firearms. A mechanical core, in this case a blade, maintains a magnetic field containing superheated plasma. The Vacage lacks the cutting power of a monomolecular weapon and ignites its victims instead. Very interesting. So, and then there's of course Milky Way tech, which is more, I don't know, let's call it natural-ish looking. So yeah, I was going into weapons. Let's look for armor. All of this is very neat. So next one is of course the augmentation. Wait, So yeah, standard armor, really, standard armor. But let's see, what does it do? Like max health 1. So if I upgrade this Hyper Guardian leg, I get. Okay, this one requires level 5 and of course lex 1, so you always go from top to bottom, very neat. And it's just an increase in numbers. In this case, it's health and shield values, so they don't really change much. That's nice. And then there's, of course, the N7 stuff, which is max shields and biotic power damage. So there's the... Wait, this one is an arm, and this one is, of course, an arm. So this is health and shield. Damn it. I hope I didn't accidentally use it. Okay. Very nice. So what about the weapons? We got some Cyclone rifle, SMG, shotgun rifle, pistol rifle. They should have sorted this by type, like SMGs, rifles, whatever, and then just select the one specific instead of just having an infinite list. Like, for purposes, it's an infinite list. What's this? A club. A brutal weapon to increase force. Okay, the Krogan hammer or the Asari sword. I would say that this one looks much cooler. So Asari huntresses are masters of silence, stalking, and killing. Many combine blades and biotic charging forward at mind-bending speeds before swinging their swords with enhanced power. Huntresses are rare, making such swift assassinations necessary for Asari military victory. So in this one, increases just in melee damage. Yeah, number just gets higher. And, oh wait a second, this one has... Okay, so the first one already has 4 augmentation slots, very interesting. And it doesn't change much. The only thing that changes is the damage value. Very interesting. And it doesn't even go that high. Very, very sweet. There's, of course, snipers and things. How do they work? Omni-gel stuff, like, very strange. Okay, so you just get the... Okay, so the first upgrade, this one in this case, or the second, always gets the slots. Very neat. Let's just assume that. And then there's just a normal increase in numbers, right? So 35, 43, so it gets lighter, gets more accurate. It has more max ammo. The clip size is the same. Fire rate is also the same. Damage goes up slightly, but only slightly, which is a bit. It's what about the Venom shotgun? Venom shotgun 233, 293. It's just a little increase, really. I would say like the largest change you see is in terms of weight. Very interesting. Almost in weight. Yeah, the rest is meh. Depends. So, aerial lubricant was this one. Augmentations are rare materials that can be added to some blueprints. Items incorporating augments can be more powerful or behave differently. Okay, so the when hovering plus 35% rate of firing, like this is a real difference. Or like 35% tech damage. Effects on arms and weapons, very nice. So the weapon itself should be upgraded once and then filled with augmentations. Or with augments, whatever. Augmentations are rare. So can I... No, I can't do that. I can click on it, but nothing happened. So electrical conduit, but how do I... Okay, it's gone. So weapon now fires a beam of electricity, very nice. Fires electrical projectiles, non-automatic weapons, and chest stuns melee attackers with electrical damage. Ooh, that would be really interesting if you get surprised, right? If there's like sneak attacks and stuff. When hovering, that's the thing, like you have to hover, but you can just jump up, press right click, and then you get increased biotic damage. Very cool. So, yeah, this is aerial stabilizer. Wasn't this the same thing? Yeah, rate of fire or tech damage. So, basically the same stuff. The thing I ask myself now is, can you have multiple of the same augments? That would be cool. This one is an ultra rare augmented. It's of course it's a crafting system, right? And it's an ultra rare augmentation. Like if you craft this yourself, the rarity is dependent on you, or like maybe the materials, but not something else. All right. Weapon now fires beam of electricity, but there was something also about blueprints also. Anyway, 5% damage bonus when moving slowly with a drawn weapon, and 10% when moving faster. Okay, so that basically means you moving deals more damage when not moving. Very interesting. And also with a drawn weapon. So weapon modifiers would be there. That was that. Equilibrium regulator. Bam, 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 bam. And of course the heatsink. A minus 60% clip size. Ooh, that's actually not good. Ammo refills automatically after a delay. Oh, that's good. Because actually you don't shoot ammo. The ammo in this case is a vintage heatsink. Is something that cools your equipment. So in this case, it's an automatic coolant. This is a gun behavior augmentation. You may apply one such augment to a gun during the development process. In this case, you can't shoot too much, right? But you can shoot more often in this case. So you don't run out of ammo, which is cool. But then again, is that really that important? So for the last 20% of the clip's ammo, gain 10% extra damage. And increases weapon accuracy by 10% when standing still. Very nice. So what you want is like always have almost no ammo. Each projectile is now a sticky grenade. Ooh, non-shotgun weapons. And shotgun weapon now fires sticky grenades, but with reduced damage. That's neat. But what's so important about sticky grenades? The fact that they are sticking is like meh. And then what? Grenade launcher. Weapons now fires grenades, but with reduced damage. And before they launch, what? Oh, shotgun. Okay, so. Okay, now I get it. So these two just change the behavior of the shotgun. Each projectile fired is now a grenade, and there's a recharge rate changed. And this is just minus 10 weapon recharge rate, and this one is minus 10% weapon recharge rate. Okay. Now, did they just miss the percentage? Probably. But I don't really know. It could just be a flat number, right? So, and of course the Helios augment. So what are those? Each projectile bounces off flat surfaces. Whoa. Projectiles now travel in a ballistic arc. Yeah, now they do travel. Okay, so that means you can fire over obstacles. Or like around. That's actually really cool. The ricochet system increases clip size by 20% when special ammo is active. Nice. When the current ammo clip is empty, drain 5% of health and refill the clip. Wow. Why is it health? Why is it not shielding? I'm okay with maybe why? It would be okay to drain power. Like it's just strange because in all the time it's just heat. But they are like alien weapons, so they may not function the same way the Milky Way weapons do. So, weapon rate. Oh, I could also research it because I do have a lot of points now. Perfect. Weapon damage, rate of fire. Each pellet is now an explosive plasma bolt. And the bioconverter. This was the ammunition converting thingamajig. Concentration module, weapon accuracy, plus 10% weapon accuracy when shields are 20% or lower. Same thing as like having no ammunition in your weapons. So, and this one changes weapon projectiles to seeking plasma ball. Oh, seeking plasma balls. That's good. Auto aim is always welcome. When health and shields are full, plus 20% damage. when health is 20% or lower, plus 25% resistance to all damage. Oh, that's pretty sweet. This one on the chest actually increases your survivability by what? Plus 25% resistance to all damage. Huh. Does that mean like your damage gets reduced by that much? Who knows? Anyway, let's check out the development. Like, that's the thing. It could just be one huge window, but you have to go back and forth. So, materials required. Yeah, this is crafting. Press X to learn more about the materials required to craft each blueprint. Visit the research screen to unlock new blueprints. Very nice. So, there are some weapons ready to develop. Okay. So this is like a quick access to the weapon. What happens if I go, let's say, to assault rifles? Okay. So this is just a quick overview. Very sweet. Easy, whatever easy is. Oh wait, wasn't this like ESO? The special element that's needed. Anyway, melee weapon. Yes. Biotic amplifier. I need more iron for it, of course. Why is the mesh so like edgy on the sides? I didn't know that. View required materials. Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you need that. Acquisition Omnigel are often found on defeated Milky Way exiles. Sweet. And of course I got a lot of lithium. Can be detected via orbital scans. And scanning and mining with a Nomad. Element 0 can be detected via orbital scans. So, okay. As I said before, I will not craft, at least not now, because I haven't really found the things that I'm that invested in yet, except maybe melee weapons. So I have to test out more stuff, and then I can, yeah, use those materials, because I have no idea how many materials I have, like, roughly, right? So, and there's of course this stuff. Okay, I went through those. Special items, there are no. None. Perfect. So that's actually really nice window. And for some reason, I also got some fluoride, some cadmium, some iron. Why did I get that? Was it because of the strike team missions? Could be.
Everything looks good from here.
Very
Say
nice.
the word, Ryder.
Word. Wait. Buy, sell, kiosk, research center. This is nothing. Strike team, research center.
Hey.
Okay. So let's check the buy, sell kiosk for a moment. Holy crap. Look. Come on. Like I have to go like A and D in order to switch from left to right. That is. Alright, compare on. That's cool. Very nice. Sell all salvage. Nah, not yet. When I need it, maybe. So, and this is the standard kiosk, I think. So, what about my items? I got melee stuff. Biotic amplifier. Sweet. Can I... What do I do here? These are the vendor items. Whoa, wait a minute. There we go. I was going for melee. Biotic stuff. Okay, nothing changes. Pistols, assault rifles, shotgun. So the vendor doesn't have melee stuff. That's interesting. So what about that one? Total gain, nothing. Okay, there's also no stuff here. No, not gonna sell anything. And cryo ammo 5.5. Oh, is this the amount of it? Might be. What happens if I click on it? Nope. And can I use this only one? Yeah, it's consumable, so it's probably... I should select it last for the next 3 clips of the currently equipped gun. Oh, no, I'm so going into melee mode. Minerals. What do we have? Okay, no. But you could also buy a lot of minerals. Very nice. So I could turn salvage into materials, depending on what I need for the craft. How do I... Okay, escape. Tech materials, biomaterials, what are those? Soft chitin, renderable plates, perfect. But it's more... Yeah, it's more dependent on what you want to craft than anything else. So, and yeah, there's nothing in here. I had to check twice just to be sure. Why is there this lag the moment I run out of here? It's really strange. Let's try this again. Very, 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 very strange. Very strange. Holy crap.
Hey,
Right, and then let's just check what's
Our
here.
tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
Nice. But there's nothing to do here. Maybe you have to upgrade the whole... Yeah, the
hey.
whole research bay. Can you fall down here? No. That's what I mean. There's an invisible wall here. Oh! That's neat. Wait. Before we go... No. I use the ladder. And do I have to go A and D? No. Okay. So you just interact with the ladder.
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh? But your room's got more of a view.
Nice. Oh, crew info board. What do we have here? Anyone wants to help me move a couch? Yeah, comments. Are you serious? I never joke about comfortable seating. Nice. What about this one? Congratulations, Pathfinder Rider, on successful installation of your info board 3.4. You're now ready to keep yourself and your stuff informed on the latest development. Yeah, okay. Okay, I've set up everyone's user account. Have at it, Cora. Nice. This is no. And there's of course the rocks and stuff. Wait, I went over here. And this is the med bay. Med bay. Looks like a med bay.
Excuse me. I need to make sure we have everyone's medical files from the Nexus.
Of course
Come
it's a
by
med
after
bay.
launch, and we can catch up properly.
Sweet. So, you don't need an old man a few hundred years. Damn it. You don't need an old man a few hundred years. You're junior to tell, you're ready for this. I'll do it anyway because I know it's true. You keep your rider safe, and I'll do the same with mine. Perfect. Your rider? Wait a minute. So, they were talking about the sister. Very straight. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. So, let's go this way.